Welcome back to my Let's Play for Pokemon Silver, and I suppose I'll finish up the remaining gym leaders tonight. That way we can start ourselves up to go after, Mount Silver, probably sometime next week or something, because I don't know if I'm going to come back to this for a while, because there's going to need to be a lot of grinding to get ready for, Silver, because he's always, a plague to get rid of. Sure, there's always the cheap power-up tactics you can use, but this isn't a team with a ground-type on it, so I can just sit on that Pikachu and just, pump myself full of drugs and be like, oh, yeah, I got him. I mean, that worked for the ground and rock runs, because I'm like, Graveler, I'm just gonna pump you full of drugs until you're so drugged up, you can kill a gosh damn god. Yeah, I know, going a bit hard on the swearing there, I usually try to avoid that, but yeah. I've killed so many gods in RPGs, it's hard not to be a bit dismissive of them somewhat, I mean, between Final Fantasy, Infinite Space, the list could go on probably for days, with how many RPGs in where you have to take out the god of some religion or other. Because he's real, but he's also a massive dick. Like, even in Luminous Arc, the main plot is that the church you start out in is, evil, and is hunting witches that are really good. And the church itself is worshipping a gigantic parasite. Like Final Fantasy X. But let's go over to Vermilion City and wake up that Snorlax now, instead of ranting about, how evil gods tend to be in RPGs. At least those are from Japan. I mean, even Breath of Fire 2, that was a thing. Jeez, I said we're gonna get off that topic. Like I said, you can go on for days with that one. It's kind of crazy. Now, where are you, Pokeflute Channel? I think you're the last one. Okay. Yep, we're gonna put it right next to the sleeping Snorlax. Of course, I got a surprise for that Snorlax. I still have a Master Ball on hand, so... Snorlax, get in my ball and get out of my way. Yeah, I know, switching Pokemon is kind of meaningless there. Wrong option. But, booyah, because Snorlax is caught. Those leftovers are mine. I don't know if I'll ever use them, but they're mine. I usually don't bother with them. Even if I catch Snorlax, I usually don't bother. Like, even when I was doing a normal run, I was like, I could use Snorlax, I didn't bother. One of these days, I'll do a normal run, like the remakes, of Red and Blue. And use a Snorlax, maybe. It'd be fitting. But I also bought some, gosh darn Max Repels, so we can keep away from all those freaking Digletts. No Digletts for me, thank you. I don't have time for their shenanigans. In this gen, they don't even have the ability to arena trap me, so I still don't want to deal with them. Yes, cut the tree. And since it's still in play, we can just go up and around this guy. And since we haven't taken any damage, let's hit up the Pokemon Gym. At least the sidetracking this episode hasn't taken up too much time so far. I'm probably gonna wish I hadn't taken Bruce out. Nah, I don't want to use Mr. Satan. We'll put Muscle in. I'll use Apachai against Brock, though. But this guy's packing, like a Sand Slash and stuff, and I can't really kick my way to victory without using a power-up there. And I like to just tear through his team, Those rock-hard defenses are no match for my kicking power. Ah, yeah, only in the remakes does he have a Geodude, too. Well, probably a Graveler or Golem if you're doing the remake for this game. Or does he? I can't remember. I've played through Hard Gold only once, so... I might just be thinking of Fire Red Leaf Green. At any rate, we probably should just cross-chop it. And move on with our day. Because let's face it, Muscle can pretty much drop anything with a cross-chop. Assuming he doesn't resist it, at least. Just bam! Just all that physical power, man. It's just too much for most. Okay. Time to bring in the death god of the, underworld here. I can't remember that guy's fighting style right now. I mean, the name's somewhat in my head, but how to correctly pronounce it, I don't think I could pull it off. I don't like to remind myself too often that I'm a dumb American. I mean, I already done that earlier, so I'll spare myself this time. Let's see. Really have it blow itself up? I mean, the sack fly is an option. It's always on the table, you know, when you got a Graveler. That self-detonation is pretty powerful, after all. Well, going with an earthquake, huh? Well, it's not enough to scare me from doing this again. I may regret that decision, but we'll see. Rollout? Why would you use Rollout? It's not going to even be very effective. After all, I'm a fighting type. Like, seriously, that might be one of the worst decisions I've seen in a long time. Because now I can drop another Meditate. And not even be really worried about getting killed by this. Well, probably time to start throwing my kicks out. Time for a reversal. But with 4 power-ups in play, I imagine that's going to be more than enough to drop Graveler just instantly. Like, that's just beyond overkill at this point. I know, it's the best kind of kill, but still. You'd think Brock would have played that smarter and stuck with, you know, more, earthquakes. They did a lot more damage, after all. Still stick with reversal. I imagine at this point it's more powerful than double kick. And that just leaves, what, 3 more to go? Yep, Brock's got a lot of Pokemon on his side. Somewhat annoying, to be honest. That poor Kabutops. It so wanted to make use of a move of some kind, but it just wasn't fast enough. To be honest, I've never had a soft spot for Kabutops. I don't know, just never had much use for it. Like, the best possible Pokemon, in my opinion, is probably Aerodactyl, as far as these early games are concerned. And even then, I never had much use for it. Darn it. Got a piece of ice in my mouth. Just pop it back in instead of crunching it. Well, let's end this with one final mighty reversal. I wonder what that actually looks like. Who knows? It's definitely not a horse kick, you know? Honestly, I'm surprised that's not, you know, an actual attack name. You use a horse kick. Probably have to chamber it first, though. Like a Skull Bash. Well, that gets us 1 more badge. Yeah, make him even more powerful, whatever. Well, that does it for this episode. Next time we'll make our way down south to take on Blaine. After all, maybe he can relight my fighting spirit. Though I somehow doubt that. Till next time, then. See ya.